Hey everyone, and welcome. I'm trying to pull my laptop towards me. So, what are we going to talk about today? Receive, receive, and receive. So, this is day 3 of the 3-part series. The first part was 3 things that stop you from receiving. The second part was, are you willing to receive you? And what's that got to do with your money flows? And today I'm going to talk about receive, receive, receive. So what does receiving mean to you? Type it in the comments below. And if you're watching me live, type hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, type hashtag replay in the comments below. Hey everyone, whoever is live with me, welcome, welcome, welcome. And whoever is going to watch the replay as well, welcome. Okay, so what do I have for you today? I have some more yummy stuff with regards to receiving, but please hit the share button and share this with your friends and families. Let's have some more fun with this party. So I have 4 things that I'm going to talk about today, and these 4 things are probably things that you have already heard. Maybe some of them you've heard about, some of them you've not, but the way I'm talking about them is a little different. Okay, so the first thing, what can you receive today that you haven't even considered? What can you receive today that you haven't even considered? And more than that, who or what can you receive today that you haven't even considered? So let's think about all the different things that you can actually receive from that you haven't even considered. And I've just written out like 3 or 4 things, and what I'd love for you to write down a few things that you can receive from that you haven't even considered. Okay, the first thing, can you receive from the earth? So can you receive from the whole planet? Can you receive from the mountains, the lakes, the oceans? Can you receive from the deserts, the grasslands, all the farms? Can you receive from everything to do with the earth? Can you receive from the animals, from the birds, from the insects, the butterflies, and all of that? So can you receive from the earth? Okay, and you know, when you start contemplating this, what can I receive today that I haven't even considered? You will start to receive so many things. And you know, like I said yesterday in my Facebook Live, look for the evidence of it. Look for the evidence of it. So what can I receive today that I haven't even considered? Look for the evidence of it. Okay, now, can you receive from the elements? And these are the 5 elements that we talk about in Chinese medicine, or we talk about in Ayurveda. And these elements are wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. So can you receive from the elements? And again, these elements are a part of the earth. Can you receive from the seasons? So again, the seasons are a part of the earth. Can you receive from spring, from autumn, from winter, from summer, from the rainy season? So depending on which part of the earth you belong to, there are different seasons. And even if you don't belong to a particular season, you don't belong to a place which has a particular season, would you be willing to receive from the seasons, right? Can you receive from the months of the year? Like every month of the year has this energy that it gifts to you. So are you willing to receive from the months of the year? Are you willing to receive from the different colors? So every color has a vibration, and there's this thing that I do where I actually look at I love colors, and all the clothes that I wear are really 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 colorful. And when I open my wardrobe in the morning and I look at those things which are going to contribute to my body, and the color I'm wearing today is this baby pink, and I'm wearing a trouser which is light blue in color. And so today in the Facebook group Create Your Greatest Life, I posted this thing about post 5 things that you appreciate today. And one of the things that I appreciated was the color of the clothes that I'm wearing. Because every time I wear these clothes, my body just feels happy. I'm just like happy, you know. So are you willing to receive from the colors? Are you willing to receive from the fabrics? Are you willing to also receive from the 4 directions or the 8 directions, or however many directions you would like to call it? Like it's east, west, north, south, and then it's northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, and so on. So are you willing to receive from all the directions? Are you willing to receive from the stars? Are you willing to receive from the planets? Are you willing to receive from the galaxies? Are you willing to receive from the universes? Because, have you ever acknowledged how much all of this is actually contributing to us? And we kind of have never even considered it, right? So what can you receive today that you haven't even considered? Are you willing to receive from the non-physical? Are you willing to receive from the non-physicals? Are you willing to receive from the beings of light? Are you willing to receive from your guides? Are you willing to receive from the elementals? Are you willing to receive from all those beings who are in the non-physical, who would like to contribute to you, right? So are you willing to receive from that? So what can you receive today that you haven't even considered? And I'd love for you to post in the comments below what are some of the other things that you haven't even considered. Like we've been playing the money vibes game in the Create Your Greatest Life, and some of the things that I've been asking, some of the questions that I've been asking there are all to do with receiving. So are you, can you receive from your body? Can you receive from every drop of blood in your body? Can you receive from the cells of your body? Can you receive? Can you receive from the organs of your body? Can you receive from everything? Like there are so many things around us, and we live in this default mode. And the default mode is where we don't even notice what is around us. Like if you just look around you in the room that you are in, I bet you that if you were to start looking at every object in the room, it would take you at least an hour to just go, yes, I will receive from this. Yes, I will receive from this photograph. Yes, I will receive from this plant. Yes, I will receive from this this phone through which I'm doing this Facebook Live. Yes, I will receive from my diary. Yes, I will receive from my pen. Yes, I will receive from this glass of water. So, I mean, if you just look at the room around you, there are so many things here. So like, for example, this is the room where I do all my Facebook Lives. I do all my telecalls here. I also did all my telesummits here. And and there are plants in the room, and I noticed that as I do all these plants are actually contributing to me. These plants are actually contributing to me. So what can you receive today that you haven't even considered? So like one of the home plays, or one of the plays in my program Money Follows Joy, was that, connect with nature. And if you can't go outside and connect with nature, just connect with one plant in your home. And it could be like this tiny little plant, which I have, and sit in front of that plant and just contemplate the beauty of the plant. And literally, when you contemplate the beauty of the plant, you can perceive the energy that the plant gifts to you. And so you are receiving that energy from the plant. And this is something which is happening all the time, and we are just not present to it. So what can you receive today that you haven't even considered? So let me know some of the things that you can receive today that you haven't even considered. Type it in the comments below, okay? So that is number one. What can you receive today that you haven't even considered? Okay, number two, can you receive greater than yesterday? Can you receive greater than yesterday? And basically this is talking to your capacity to receive more than you have ever before. And this is where you are actually kind of asking for this capacity to receive, to exponentialize. So, every time you be in this question, what can I receive? What would it take for me to receive greater than yesterday? You are exponentializing your capacity to receive. And receiving is actually the absence of resistance. Receiving is the absence of resistance. So the more you are receiving, the more you are willing to not have resistance in your life. Isn't that amazing? So, receiving greater than yesterday and being willing to let go of all resistance, being willing to allow everything that you are asking for. So can you ask for more joy than yesterday, more happiness than yesterday, more peace than yesterday? Can you ask for more money than yesterday, more clients than yesterday? Can you ask for more physical well-being than yesterday? Can you ask for more emotional well-being than yesterday? Can you ask for more in your relationships than yesterday? So what can you ask for more awareness, more perceiving, knowing, being, and receiving? So are you willing to receive more than yesterday? Is number two that I wanted to talk about, okay? And literally for this Facebook Live, I thought about many things. I knew that I wanted to talk about these things, and I wanted to give like a snazzy, jazzy title to it, but I couldn't, think of any other title except receive, receive, and receive. Because there is so much in these words of receive, okay? So number one, what can you receive today that you haven't even considered? Number two is, can you receive greater than yesterday? Can you receive greater than yesterday? So everything greater than yesterday, okay? And I have two more things. But before I talk about those two more things, I'm actually going to invite you to play with me in my monthly membership program, Alchemy Accelerator. And I've just opened it up for a few days. It's going to close on the 2nd of December. and you can only get it at this price till the 2nd of December. After that, first of all, I'm going to close it, and whenever I open it, it's going to be at a higher price point. So what is the Alchemy Accelerator? And it is a monthly membership program in which you get access to a lot of these mini courses. And I'd like to tell you about some of the mini courses that we have. So I have courses like Beyond Procrastination, Ease with Difficult People, Success Mastery, Money Mastery, Pain Relief, Clearing Clutter, Creation-a-thon, Money-a-thon, and Clients-a-thon. And you know, a couple of people, they went through the courses of Clients-a-thon and Money-a-thon, and they were like, wow, this is amazing. Like, I spoke about Money-a-thon before. It is one of my favorite courses. Like, all these three are really my favorite: Creation-a-thon, Money-a-thon, and Clients-a-thon. So like in Creation-a-thon, I have 7 days, and in 7 days you look at 7 creations, and you look at the different energies and what are the energies you can invite to your 7 creations. So on 7 days, 7 different creations, and we play with different energies on each day. So if you were to start listening to the 7 days of Creation-a-thon every day, you could play with one new creation every day. Okay, some of the other courses are Gift of Allowance, 10 days of 100 million, Go on a Winning Spree, Adventure of Living, Ageless Body, and Ease with Body. Like, if you have stuff with body, there are 3 courses there: Ease with Body, Ageless Body, and Pain Relief. Like, somebody asked in Create Your Greatest Life about sinus, and literally, you know, I've had amazing results with having ease with sinusitis. If you go into my course Pain Free, you will know exactly what to do. It's really very easy. It will take you 2 minutes of time to do it, and you can get relief very easily. Okay, so this membership is designed in such a way that you can ask me to add new things. Like, for example, somebody messaged me the other day, and she said, I'm having challenges with my son, and this is what I'm going through, and I'm going to now record a Facebook Live for them where I will be answering all their questions, you know. So you have all these amazing courses. Of course, one of my favorite courses which we are going through right now is Money Follows Joy. And the 2 new courses that I'm going to add for the month of December are Magic Script and Open to Receiving. So Open to Receiving is going to have all the components that I've spoken about in these 3 days. I'm going to go deeper into these components. Plus, there is going to be way more than that in the Open to Receiving. It's going to be a 21-day program. You will get a daily home play with that, which is all designed to expand you to receive. Okay, and I have some amazing fun stuff planned for January and February and March, which I'm going to keep it as a secret and which I will reveal presently. Okay, so come play with me in Alchemy Accelerator. And the cost is unbelievable. It's less than $1 a day, and you can lock it in at this price only till 2nd of December. After that, whenever I open it, it's going to be at a higher price. Like, yeah, that's all I have to say. Okay, so let's go back to talking about receiving. Okay, so the first thing I spoke about today is what can you receive today that you haven't even considered. The next thing I spoke about was can you receive greater than yesterday? Okay, can you receive greater than yesterday? Number 3, okay, can you out receive yourself 1000-fold today? Okay, can you out receive yourself 1000-fold today? And what it means is, can you exponentialize your capacity to receive 1000-fold? Can you exponentialize your capacity to receive 1000-fold today? Okay, and what would it be like to receive 1000-fold today? So what I love to do with these is, I just like to be in wonder with these questions. I like to be in wonder with these I like to be in wonder with these inquiries. And then I ask the universe to show me the evidence of it. I ask the universe to show me the evidence of it. So for example, universe, show me how I am receiving greater than yesterday. Universe, show me how I am out receiving 1000-fold today. And literally throughout the day, or maybe the next day or some other day, I will see the evidence of it, or I will see that I'm on the way. So the evidence could mean that if you are asking for money, you find a $1 bill lying on the road, right? That's the evidence. But it doesn't mean that you say that, oh, I was asking for $100 million and I got a $1 bill. No, you were asking for $100 million and you got $1. So that means that all that is remaining is $1 less than $100 million. So every time you ask for something, the universe rearranges itself to deliver it to you. And this whole thing about receiving is where you are softening your resistance. You are melting your resistance. You are letting go of your resistance and allowing everything in, which is nothing but receiving. So receiving is nothing else but melting, softening all the resistance and everything, so that you allow whatever it is that you are asking for to show up. So type in allow in the comments below if you are willing to receive more, if you are willing to soften your resistance. Look, all you have to do is just, okay, I'm willing to soften my resistance. And the first part of it, you may not be willing to just go to directly letting go of your resistance, because you don't even know what your resistance is. And honestly, in this, we're not even looking at the resistance. What we are looking at is how we can receive more, and how we can receive more and more and more. So can you out receive yourself 1000-fold today? That is number 3. And number 4 is, what can you receive today beyond the capacities you think you don't have? So what can you receive today beyond the capacities you think you don't have? Okay, so beyond the capacities you think you don't have is all about receiving from, all about exponentializing your capacity to receive, and also claiming, owning and acknowledging all the capacities that you have. Because as you claim, own and acknowledge your capacities, you are also exponentializing your receiving. And this question kind of, I would love for you to just play with this question. What can I receive today beyond the capacities I think I don't have? And when I started playing with this question, I couldn't even wrap my head around it. And really, you won't be able to. But what I invite you to do is, I invite you to just be with this question. I invite you to perceive the energies that this question is bringing up, because every time you are asking these questions, it's opening up something in your universe. And can you perceive all those energies that this question is opening up for you? So, what can you receive today beyond the capacities you think you don't have? What can you receive today beyond the capacities you think you don't have? And this is like, what would it be like for me to receive today beyond the capacities I think I don't have? And that little change in that question, it changes the energy, it changes what you are asking for. So play with the different versions of this and see what actually shows up for you. And if you want to play more in the if you want to play more in this receiving, in this energy of receiving, if you would like to play more with this capacity of receiving, then come play with me in the Alchemy Accelerator, where we are going to play with open to receiving for 21 days. And we also have the new course called the Magic Script coming up. So thank you everyone for playing with me. I really appreciate you being on the live video, listening to the replays, and I look forward to playing with you in Alchemy Accelerator. So let me go over the 4 things once again just before we end. Number 1, what can you receive today that you haven't even considered? Number 2, can you receive greater than yesterday? And type in greater in the comments below if you are willing to receive greater than yesterday. And can you out receive yourself 1,000-fold today? Can you out receive yourself 1,000-fold today? Type in 1,000-fold in the comments below. If you would like to out receive yourself 1,000-fold today. And what can you receive today beyond the capacities you think you don't have? What can you receive today beyond the capacities you think you don't have? Play with these questions. I'd love to know what opens up for you as you are playing with these questions. And I'd love to play with you more in the Alchemy Accelerator. And I will see you inside the Alchemy Accelerator. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.